Hello, hello, welcome on back to another episode of Undertale. I am just going to have a bit of a warning here that I actually recorded this episode already, ran into a bit of a corruption issue, and the mic audio is completely missing from the video. So, essentially, I'm doing a voiceover right now of what I had just played in the game. It's not the biggest issue in the world, but so be it. So, I don't know how good this commentary is going to be, but I really hate Alphys. Alphys just starts spamming updated status messages, and I am reading these, by the way, to you normally, but yeah, I just realized I didn't watch Undyne Fight the Human. Okay. Alphys just updated status. Well, I know she's unbeatable. I'll ask her about it later. Yeah. Excuse me, coughing. This random encounter that we had on the bridge against this Vulcan was very, very weird. Like, I didn't actually expect to find a fight here, but thankfully the Vulcan was easily killed. And of course, Alphys. Now, this conveyor system here, I thought maybe it was a trick. Like, if you didn't go down the right path, you would fall off, but nope, it's just unnecessarily windy. I even made a comment about this. The whooshing sound of steam and cogs fills you with determination. Save. Oh god, another update status. I hate using the phone, I don't want to do this, LMAO. I was a little confused here, but after this Sunder plane gets on the way, it becomes a bit more apparent of what I needed to do. I even made a reference to Portal after this about the plate, the arrow plate I'm about to step on. In regards to Portal's arrow faith plates, which are really fun to chain together. We'll see that shortly, though. So right now I'm just kind of walking about, heading down, and I see a thing over on the left. I actually thought that was a switch to begin with, but no, it turns out to be a fry pan. Not a frying pan, a fry pan. I take it and equip it. It's actually a pretty good weapon. I will have to say, though, there is an odd rhythm with it that I have not gotten used to. Later on in the video, you can kind of see that I have a bit of a issue with it. I also equipped the burnt pan finally, and then... Oh yeah, I checked to see what kind of weapon I had before. It was tough glove, weapon AT5. Yeah, the pan was much higher, and I tried checking on the other side. There was just nothing here. I thought maybe it went somewhere interesting, but I was mistaken. And I cannot run fast enough to go by the conveyors pushing me, unfortunately. Now, here's an idiot thing I did. I actually tried walking up there to try to get back over to here, where I am right now. And for some reason, I thought that was doable. No idea why. No idea why at all. Anywho, we're just moving on, and I'm kind of getting annoyed by Alphys at this point. Like, really badly, because I keep getting interrupted every 5 seconds while trying to play the game. Though, I did forget about the orange attacks here. So Alphys was useful in this particular case. The blue lasers won't hurt you if you're not moving, and orange ones, you have to be moving through them in order for them not to detect you. So, yeah. Alphys gives me that bit of information, and I just continue going on, and God forbid Alphys doesn't do another status update. Fun fact, she will. She will. Yeah, see? Another update. And then I walk through. I don't know why I stopped there, by the way. I actually got hit by this one. I scratched my nose there, and I ended up just being able to defeat that blue laser pretty easily. Press the button, deactivate the lasers, which is a good thing, because in case we ever needed to go back, we don't have to worry about the lasers anymore. And oh my god, Alphys. Yeah, Alphys is definitely annoying. Really, really annoying. Though, she is a bit helpful here. She suggested an arrow to the right. instead of the left first. And I think if I went to the left first, I probably would have had a bit more trouble with what's about to come up. Essentially, it's a puzzle. A puzzle of the mind, and I was a little confused about this puzzle. Okay. I guess I haven't gone in just yet. The way to work is blocked, so I had time to catch Metaton's show on my phone. The special effects were amazing today. That human almost looked real. Metaton? Yeah, he's the most popular star in the underground. His fan club probably has at least 3 dozen members. 3 dozen members is not a lot. This guy, this cat head, so many questions. Just everything he says is a question. My 2 coworkers want help? It's like they don't even want to go to work? So many questions. Should the opposing ship move the boxes to complete your mission? Yeah, this puzzle was weird. So I kind of messed around with the arrow keys, or the movement keys. Ended up saying I can move the boxes. I thought I had to get a clear shot on the ship on the other side, and I spent some time trying to figure this out. Quite a bit of time, actually. Probably a lot more time than I probably should have. I kept trying to think of ways to get the boxes apart. So I had a clear line of sight through it. And then finally I just decided to fire a shot and noticed that the box got destroyed by the bullet. So with that puzzle concept underway and understood, when I got to the left-hand side, which I derp up here on... oh, wait, no, I derp up afterwards, yeah. Office here. That blue laser seems totally impassable, but as a real scientist, I have some tricks on my sleeve. I'll hack into the Hotline laser database and take it out. Really, there's a laser database? Who knew? We were hanging out when suddenly a bunch of puzzles reactivated out of nowhere. This is a huge problem, and it rules. God, I cancel school over this. Finally, someone turned off that laser. Now that we're free, we can, well, I guess we'll just keep standing here. Right. Made a comment about how they're AI and they're just kind of like in the world. They don't really have moving AI. I checked the note, same concept, but since I figured out on the other one that I could shoot through one box and I had 2 bullets, this puzzle I got done pretty fast once I understood the concept of it. This is where I derped up on. Yeah, I went over to the platform a bit too soon and ended up going to the right instead of up like I wanted to. But here we go, the doorway. The doorway of magicalness of 2 puzzles. And damn it, Office. Whatever, I'll just explain it. Yeah, Office is about to explain those puzzles I just did. Or attempt to, anyway. I think, hey, about the puzzles on the left and right. They're a bit difficult to explain, but, you already solved them? Yes, I did. I did, Office, I did. Awesome. Indeed, Office, indeed. And this is where I made the comment about the portal, chained, arrow faith plates. And oh god. I just remembered what we're about to come up to next. I actually thought this was a cutscene, so I actually stood there for a moment, and then it happened, so I'm like, okay, I gotta press to the right. Because I don't know of any other direction to go. Hey, it's kind of dark in there, isn't it? Don't worry. I'll hack into the light system and brighten it up. And we find out it's a kitchen. Oh no. Well, oh yes. Welcome, beauties, to the Underground's premiere cooking show. Cooking with the killer robot. Killer robots are fast. They are the best cooks ever, aren't they? Preheat your ovens because we've got a recipe to be making. We're going to be making a cake. My lovely assistant here will gather the ingredients. Oh god. Now, everyone give them a big hand. We'll need sugar, milk, and eggs. Go for it, sweetheart. By the way, so I'm actually watching my video right now in Sony Vegas as I do this, and so I'm doing the voiceover and all the timing and whatnot. We've got all the ingredients to make the cake, blah blah blah. Oh my, wait a magnificent moment, how could I forget? We're missing the most important ingredient. Chainsaw? No. A human soul. I can't move during this, by the way, I tried. I couldn't move. Ring. Hello, I'm kind of in the middle of something here. Wait a second. Can you make a substitution in the recipe? A substitution? You mean use a different non-human ingredient? Why? What if someone's vegan? 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 Well, I mean, that's a brilliant idea, Alphys. Actually, I happen to have an option, MTT brand, always convenient, human soul flavor substitute. I apparently read through this very, very fast the first time. A can of which is just over on that counter. I'm trying to do it over again. Not working too well for me, apparently. You'll never guess what happens next, by the way. Oh, darling, can you go get it? Yes, I can. Or, I think I can. And then this happens. Yep. Why is this contraption here? I don't know. If you can't get the can in the next 1 minute, we'll just have to go back to the original plan. So, better start climbing, beautiful. Because, you know, cooking shows have a time limit and whatnot. Fortunately, I have a plan. When I was upgrading your phone, I added a few features. You see that huge button that says jetpack? Yes, push the button. Watch this. Jetpack! That was a bit of a derp that is about to come up here. I really thought I was only stuck on this one side. So, like, you'll see me dodge these just fine, but, like, I don't bother trying to cross the middle. And that hole in the center there, where those, the flower puffs are, I don't bother, I just take the hits. Like, I just took all of those hits because I didn't realize it, and then afterwards, I tried going across, and I'm like, oh, okay. Now I see. And yeah, once I realized this, it was pretty easy to dodge most of the things. I think I get hit by sugar once or twice afterwards. Just because of my positioning and whatnot. Yeah, like I get hit by a flower there, and there. Just kind of freaking out a bit. Oh wow, I actually barely made that dodge on the sugar there. But it doesn't matter, made it to the very top with like 9 seconds to spare. I had the 60. It wasn't too difficult to do that. Merely because you had the help of the brilliant Dr. Alphys. Yes. Oh, I loathe to think of what would have happened to you without her. Indeed. Well, toodles. Oh yes, about the substitution. Haven't you ever seen a cooking show before? I already baked the cake ahead of time, so forget it. This is true. Most cooking shows actually have the stuff made ahead of time. My opinion, it's kind of stupid, because unless the cast and whatnot is actually eating the food, I don't care about you, Alphys, right now. Feel free to keep saying things there if you so desire. My problem with cooking shows in that regard is you essentially have to remake the same thing. Like, you actually see them physically put in the oven, but wait, there's more. We already made one. That one they're cooking later on, if the oven's actually even on. It depends on the show. It just seems like a waste. So unless like the cast and whatnot's eating it, I just feel like it's a waste of food to make 2 of something. And the core is an elevator directly to Asgore's castle. Indeed, Alphys. And from there you can go home. Okay, moving on. R1. Yeah, so this is right room 1 apparently. That's what the R1 stands for. I didn't actually make the connection until just now. Yeah, because we got left floor 1 and right floor 2. I ended up going to the right floor 2 because it's the right way, right? Right? Yeah? Right floor? Uh-huh. I don't know. I could be mistaken on this, but oh hell, what was Hot Flames Man? I think was his name. He said we should remember it apparently. Who knew? Dinner with your girlfriend. It's a picture of a cat girl fairy next to a bowl of instant noodles. Damn it, Alphys. Oh, right, this random encounter with the pyro. It's flaming rope, is what I can tell with the bit of feet. And yeah, you can see I kind of mess up on the timing on this during this. And here I thought there's no way to get through. And then I realized that there is indeed a way to get through. I just have to walk through the orange bits. But thankfully that quest was able to, or not that quest, what the hell's wrong with me? That mission was, that monster was killed fairly quickly. And yeah, Nabluke, sent me a friend request. I tried accepting, it was already declined itself. Go figure, right? This apron, by the way, is very, very powerful compared to the, Faded Ribbon. Yeah, I was gonna say like Ribbon Bow for some reason. Armor Defense 3, if you recruit monsters while hanging as hard. Yeah. Since I'm killing everything, I'd rather just go for the higher defense, because I highly doubt that's going to do anything to me for me. And I hate Alphys right now. I absolutely loathe Alphys so much. I wish to be able to kill Alphys at this point in time. Yeah, I have to press all 3 of those buttons. When I came into this room immediately, I saw the button on the wall, and I'm like, okay, I know exactly what I have to do. I have to go on the conveyor belt and actually push the buttons. I pressed 2, and the 3rd one I couldn't press because of the goddamn Alphys call, and then it looks like I only needed to press 2. Thank God, because I did not want to walk all the way around just to get that resolved again. This room was a bit challenging. This room actually took me a while to figure out, because, I don't know, I just had to figure out the pattern to do this. You see the arrow to the point that's pointing to the right on the top left there? That's going to be pointing the opposite way when I get over the, it's going to be pointing that same way when I make the jump over there. Those white squares with red circles in the middle, they're buttons and they modify the arrows. Not all of them. Not all of them. But like here, I can't go down, but I can if I go back up and down. Yeah, so essentially I just gotta mess around here for a bit and try to understand this puzzle. I thought maybe the conveyor belt had to be used. You'll see me do that in a bit, but I was mistaken. I ended up finding a means to do it. Yeah, and I don't know why I keep jumping over there when the arrow is pointing to the left, because it's not how it works, unfortunately. Yeah, this puzzle took me a while to figure out. Just kind of bouncing around, hoping to find out the right solution, and I'm just not getting it. I do realize that the arrow needs to be pointing to the right, though. So, like, I hop off there, I come back up here. I accidentally hit this button. I did not intend to do that. What do I end up doing here? Okay, I do go up and then back down. Alright. But realizing that I needed to get the button to the right in a moment. I did try to run up the conveyor belt, by the way, but sadly I'm not this isn't Super Mario Brothers where, you know, over time I can gain speed just by running still. I avoid the button press the first time there. Wind up having the same issue, having to go up and back down again. So pressing a button or not pressing the button didn't really help me any. I was thinking about it. Like, okay, I need to essentially make this an odd button press, so I just go up and back down one more time, so I get the odd button press and I'm up again, and now I can make the jump on over. It wasn't too difficult to do that, and here we are at another Alphys updated status frickin' thing. Oh my god, people think Mew Mew 2 is better than Mew Mew 1? Right. But this is where the episode is just about to end off, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and don't mind this overlaid audio to the game itself. But if you did enjoy, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Undertale and what have you in the future. And until next time, take it easy.